Arguably, it is Fernando Torres. Arguably, yes. Fernando Torres.
Choose your own.
The reason being that he transferred to a direct rival.
English club, yes.
An English club. Oh my, they went somewhere away.
Yeah.
So a girlfriend is out. Now we when it's here, no area, no boy CB and now. Now we chama. No, I said that bamboo. Be not in Saturn. Since you say, who will be now? Chawasim, we the Okaja family and family. Also, be a Missawasem. That is exactly what Fernando Torres did to Liverpool. Nidiano, a Damusronko, and say he put in a transfer request.
Yeah.
Apart from training, no be transfer or no transfer request to him. Okay. I want to leave. Oh, now day. Can we be 2 years? I said no. I want to leave, and he left. Cross yellow bar the city, free, Midlands. No, but straight to the capital. No, Obeshe, Brew. Ding. That time, I said the rivalry had always been between Manchester United, Liverpool. Yeah. What I say, I feel not Chelsea for you, Muti. So much of a center, my as I'm not Chelsea, I pay Japa. That's almost because that still, no Manchester United was on the top there. But Liverpool and Naka, emphasis on an episode, nothing, what do you call it? Chelsea, Baba Shawa, Nyamamu Chelsea, they wanted to win something. And the idea, no Liverpool to me, the premiership. Now, cash cow, Wakukunini, Oba Udonu, Osemeko, Okadian, Osemeko, Nampa Oko, Okwa and Sokojo, no, what did you crew be, Okwa and Okojin crew? I say, I call a Chesaco one, could beat me up boying, cause Wakobuana, Etiesi Wadia, now could beat my cover. Lady India, may I won't even mind stress. Arguably, and took me the arguably show because a Soviet Nadri, and I may no authority. But mid dear, Fernando Torres the end there. Hey. Nay,
because I remember, say, on the 27th of January, and I chased the £40 million big boy, and Liverpool rejected. The following the 28th, and I did transfer request.
I got to say I want to leave. He was the only body transfer for 2% go. At the Nino. And no Emma, sorry, after Martin, at the Tassia Liverpool, and Mamuko to place, there be a two events, a two Barcelona, maybe no. Maybe to Liverpool. Wouldn't play Amcoton. Some kind. Andy Carroll. Bonity, say no one, Sumukra. Say no. Once a massa, you take decisions via Upasu PC with France who said Macophobia Besho, and Mommy mistakes be cry. And not say how the punch out to affected Liverpool. I
think we've not suffered that Arsenal in terms of players. Yakuma, that's
what we say.
With Jahoko.
Arsenal, dear no. Na only a club will be a no more Casado, say, oh, Tom player, now umbre.
No, the mission said, yes, I suffered. Suffering.
Oh, never fear Nazri. Nazri, names on end. I will so prejudice. I want to go. Clichy, or say I want to go. Flamini, or say Satam no me say Samreno. Some sabo is not tire.
I told you.
Can you ask Nani? They all left
after 2006.
Told them on Bonnie Joe. Because a senior or Queen not Bracky can earlier when the first game was against.
Bob to me.
And they lost that game by good to know. Almost 1-0. Yeah. What could Tim only we feel Queen and Cristiano. One should go about 903 minutes. And the first goal was against West Ham United. Yeah. And to the extent it's about 18 games. That season, no, 18 games was a 1 goal pair.
To the extent say Edu don't say they will lose them Sato Fernando Torres is all bonfire man. But one thing we forget about Fernando Torres is in the latter part of the season at Chelsea, he made impact by goal scoring. And maybe in the goal scoring, Chelsea, people were surprised. Say Akwano, yes, when to me and review all at Chelsea. It's in the early days in the Aboni.
It all boils down to expectation.
And expectation. Yeah, Anna, senior.
Chelsea. Can we say what your idea with Chelsea?
Based on trophy,
I'm talking about the goal scoring in the crown. Also the goal scoring.
I will say
the numbers.
Said the year canon. Because the bracket person just said the year canon.
And yet times or Yadia Kakra.
All I'm looking at is over numbers in the because 172 games for Chelsea, scored 45. I didn't say for Torres. Was that encouraging?
The latter part of the season.
And said,
was that Europa and final? He gave a goal. Yeah, semi-final. He gave a goal. So I think from 6 to 9 goals, stand corrected on that, came from Fernando Torres. That was the moment I said in the last year, 83. Into that impact of even pushing Chelsea to win the the Europa League came from Fernando Torres. That was the last season. Yes. That is the Champions League in the 2012 year.
Until the semi-final.
Then so, free. They came to press.
That's what you goalkeeper.
Massa. Now we are saying
last season in the Copa. Do well and check his last.
But I mean, I think last season of the Champions League, he was better than the last season.
But the previous season,
yeah. He was better than the last season, because that season he won the Champions League. He scored 22 goals.
Just look at that
in 64 games in all competition. And the last season, 41 matches of 11 goals. It is a compare.
I'm making emphasis on the Europa League.
Okay,
that gave Chelsea a trophy. Was a mainstay getting them goals.
Okay,
in the tournament.
In that competition.
And after I think say that game now I'm on Liverpool boy. Then was like a man of Boboni. Also trigger you.
I think say Europa League he played 10 games, scored 5. And the season of the Champions League, he scored 9 goals in the Champions League.
In a nutshell, someone the one I want to say Torres I know Chelsea. It is just because of expectation. No one in Liverpool.
It is how season now almost Barcelona. Say I'm going to Champions League. I said that season no. And when I still stand by, I said it was better than even the last season.
Good to go
because in 16 he scored 9, and the reasons in 10 he scored 5.
It is the your idea is say Torres and Liverpool
16-9. And 10-5. Not just 16-9.
It was true.
Yeah, percentage wise.
Torres at Liverpool. I'm Torres at Chelsea. I'm all for who they say.
It was because we are comparing
to the Liverpool days. Yeah.
And I'm just saying the early part season of Chelsea no buy any day. Obre.
Nemfa.
But over the year no, it was coming, but it was quite unfortunate.
Me say Liverpool supporters be kind of cry.
70
we can enter. And come on, be Fernando Torres free one. She won mo papa.
We keep in Jesse.
Na say man how can.
We keep street with Liverpool street. Obi awa wo man na.
Yes, no.
Mo fa Jesse de bra. One Jesse no Torres buy odi kan buy Jesse o che.
Wait, see Asheba ko pe. Ne de ndie ya bu jefruma ana aba no abeto oba no abeto de agu cover Fernando Torres
El Nino
o be ko Liverpool am Torres Jesse am se bi ni ma bi ni o store
me kai oni Fernando
4-1 early kick off na Saturday bi o bo 4-1 bi pama na for the verdict
for falao
ball shimba ku wiase
4-1
na oje ball no
Saturday record
no bu omo ba kwisi
na Torres o ma brepe because now man for share that plan for them say na we good to wanya strategy ade on baba untime mo
Samuel to kan
Asao
Champions League now omo boy 2-0 also vro mo mienu ntam etwe omo
omo anya omo sa
so yo mo dum say omienu
so no mo ya
ombe ha intino
by 4 I saw the 2
I saw mo man pass no mo for man
akomko we ba ko pa go I say friend man so ne
to ba de ashi
that time na opela abo agene
United wo fa ba ko the next one you ba ko o ma che no boa Ago, me na me call
the
next time we have to target your
This
local.
Very interesting.
Baba, enti ade no de. Say you talk about tourist very different.
O me don't know na me.
Over different.
Na trauma da.
Over different.
But me the only there so because of the age na the young age I no visa no there.
Fans need there is a tourist.
Fans need the tourist there mo
I say investment. Say oh akora ni wo nsema. Eya na ne ho ka no. Enso sese de wa hye da koto. O say unim sa de medini be wua medini be solve problem bi. Tina ko fan ba na no ofie de se wa wo ba. Na wo ba ya. Nyese wunim bo wo bo. Wo se me ko obi ankan obi anti ho. Nyese kom de o.
Yenya mo fans impenyu fo no mo kroma.
Esanka etimi enya obi a
even papa oti kura frɛ anke bele.
Papa kura dan fo no ye be frɛ no. James Pierce.
We se wunya obi a obetimi
because all man is now and I felt na Jimmy
and I am with Okano
I busy.
Okano
I have bafo
listen bafo because I am from some food.
Back here what they toss in yellow.
I think interesting question Kopa. Very very interesting, but I think say Kofi Madam Mamiki next week you fam local because now more defenders be ding many J it's ding
Olympics for so your I'm
4 and 5
Friday
only team can say hanye I dey be it me twa
o say I go to me twa e man who twa come say do am whatever oboa amasa akomko
again queen na mreniko ye say abaso e be no so
Barcelona for 3-0 ended up against Osasuna.
We are done too much.
Now there are Airbus here then say Osasuna for the it's Barcelona for boom raso. Now Mama Inigo Martinez. I require so what game ni be. Abo. Now there's a rule by FIFA. The 5-day rule. FIFA Article 5. And only say the player I withdraw from national duty. Not say on that reason. Not reason here injury. Anything on my I was say it take you 5 days and sana with me abobo at the amateur. That is a reason and yet tangible enough. Or say the player 5 days and son with me see a kind at the amateur club. Okay. It is a two free player and so by national team. That player and say for some reason on team bought the matches of the national team into Oko back. Now Okwa say league and competition resume it would have to take 5 days later. Now Inigo Martinez Atletico de Madrid game you know see knee in the right knee. It is Spanish national team also in Tibenyadai. Embo. Now Spain last game was 23rd of March. So Emmanuel said he would have to have stayed for 5 days, but say unya kwan ebo at the man club even before 5 days now. The permission would have to come from the national side. The doctor of the national side, and I was say man say obetimi abo even before the 5 days. It was as soon as yet Barcelona show mo there. But Omudia, legally they would want to find out. Omudi to the La Liga. Say, was there a legit way the doctor had the national team no? Emma Martinez, green light. So bet me akwa kobo. Senti sadia. So ubu samra we so kwado. The only game now boy is default.
For future.
Yes.
Sha. And I say, "Whoa!" That's all kinds of almost trouble for no.
The 5-day rule, Article 5. Kofi ANNEXE. Word by ANNEXE. ANNEXE. X accent xylophone.
Annex.
And it's EXE.
Annexes.
Annex 1. That is the rule. FIFA Article 5.
Subsection.
Okay.
And
Okay. Yeah. 1. It states that if a club withdraws a player from international duty without a valid reason, such as injury, confirmed by medical assessment, the player cannot play for their club for 5 days after international break.
Say cannot. On say can omope and yam I say now person who's a
legal.
Yeah. I say cannot. After that international break, cannot.
You always say emphatic power
It's the next name add as extra or subordinate.
Subsection.
Yeah.
It's almost say on the quack to mark of it.
It's good.
When I say already for to give me the hammer.
And there's an operational word here I would want us to consider. So without a reason. Without a reason. It is in there. Yeah. Without a reason.
Without a valid reason.
Sorry, the valid. Without a valid reason. Without a
injury confirmed by medical assessment.
That's it. It's the same. The onus is on the doctors
of the international Spain for
say ampa na a legit say we pra me when you malaria. It will take me 1 week to recover. The same medication will be 3 days on now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Until I make us say asemu.
It is a CIA no.
Thompson, do you know what I'm saying? Who's I say? Tia de kotum. So they are testing the law. And they are
the Spanish F no. F no. Indeed. Emma Quine a sign say Ampa Inigo Martinez who you no bit my day. Okay. There is this former ambassador director lawyer, Tony Fregia. Or say Osasuna for any case.
So
per almost some more but a year somebody hide and they are two, and we are waiting to see what would happen in the days ahead.
But or shall body.
I can tell Patrick Aquaba.
Or shall body.
Is what kind law? What kind of more right and as one right?
They are right. They are right.
Now, two, Inigo Martinez, you're withdrawn, and I say, Wahanya Kola.
On your collar,
and also a prayer.
And also
to a valid reason.
And I know was without a valid reason. At the end of the it's nice, it's nice.
I know.
Okay.
There's all kind of lawyers in one.
Now may Peles, no.
Zaki.
Abia, Nani Dingum, and he redraw, and I say, Basona the Cosen home, no Honti.
He had the call up to the national team, but came up against ATM. He had an injury situation with the right knee.
So was he withdrawn the match or
call up came and also call up now they are doing the same class, and the reason why it's to keep players from going international duties. So that is the very reason and I think he came in 2021 and almost share side so call up neba you see and sana yema obibia call up to the national team their assessment of injuries in community can call that you didn't come you see okay it's yema call up sebrano not just yenya info ni say who yen abetimi ababebo ya michel
Brighton from at that time na call up no utuado de koye no onye fit but it lets the baby DF no I fit dino ntimi nyade ensa amfa ne mba ana na manfo ese obi a ese we plan no the obobo ama Brighton but that time na nkomo ne kono de na Tariq Lamptey
no
fit.
They know the time a boy no better. You know the time you are playing the game. So you are fit and you know. No cry there.
But who's a Ghana? They are doctors no go check up.
Normally, the rule is my player number. Assessing. Now you who's a prayer, then you allow him to. But no, so who bears the cut? Sebasa custom. One the Chayana class no. Tina Omoya. No more chess and no more travel as a master won't me. Nah, it's interesting. Cover.
Like you actually want to divide it to ban was I
can't tell you now, Trey. And Tibasa 3 points.
Okay.
And you have 3 goals, but still around the game or in the game. You game anti flake able player back or basso. And your men no cranny say your injuries are and some ayeka and if a ballon d'or no one. It is that player. Konusu Bay, Michel Pedri. It was say he's the best player now, midfielder.
Best midfielder.
Yet, a big crowd say, I would extend the argument if me call best midfielder, but as a number 8 currently, Obieno. It's me call Real Madrid call here number 8. There are inconsistencies as to one about the number 8 or Real Madrid. I thought that we Bobby. It's my final valid point. Because let's go to Madrid call here the best number 8. Pablo Barrios on the sea and Ujina alongside that is Depot. Almost 2 midfielders on ball. Me call Chelsea Enzo Fernandez on to Pedri. Me call Arsenal Declan Rice on to Pedri. Me call Liverpool McAllister on to Pedri. Me call Manchester United inconsistency. But the name I know say Bruno and Ujina.
Bruno Corner in a position in your 20 minutes.
It's inconsistencies, medical kata. So I placed them aside. Bayern Munich inconsistency. Inter Milan, me fa Mkhitaryan. It's not maybe both players. He did send a bear. Abia this season. Some monitor or mama say, Omutu Pedri. And I said Pedri yeden. I say Omo. It's Milan Mami Tijani Reinders. And Yamianim Ukraini. Nipo bend that skill. Was Tijani Reinders. Now, baby, I'm the question mark to Kakra was a year that is Paris Saint-Germain, Vitinha. But Vitinha in Luis Enrique bought as a number 6. Anna Yao never said, "Nan kono number 6, ne pretty as a number 8." Yes, because Enrique pay that deep line playmaker, that register, that orchestra, send a no Busquets or Barcelona as a number 6. I know you see Vitinha. Who is a number 8? ASR rule. Anoma Jao Neves. Oh, pretty as the number 8. A while, sir. Fabian Rui. It is a Jao Neves, yeah. Me not sure. So, obeying what we have seen in a head that is Pedri this season. But Pedri numbers are Ode Mano. Andrew Ankwan Kopa. Yen Shadia, according to the stats. In Andrew, I gave one born up against Osasuna. Onya accurate passes 80. Over 89. That means we are pay and not to form here. 91% pass accuracy. 80 and 89. 9, sorry. 91 pass accuracy. 2 chances created. 1 big chance created. Now chances created no say value it comes in the number of goals they buy in the game. Say 3 games, 3 goals and they buy. And as I had 3 goals, no, we created 2 out of it. 1 being a big chance. Now 108 touches, 20 passes into the final third. Now pitch no so and the final third in the danger zone. I come into the 18-yard box. And I need to it's 20 passes up into a head that is that area. 1/1 successful dribbles, which is 100%. 5/5 accurate long balls, 7 recoveries, 4 draws, 8.0 match rating. Pedri, yes. Now, I yet so important. The amount of assessing Pedri because normally in the 4-3-3, they are detecting the tempo of the game. The number 6. Until in the 40th year in Busquets, Iniesta, and Javi Mobono. Near now, Chester game no the tempo the number 6. Into as a deep lying playmaker. But the role of Pedri, and then modern over this season, I just saw rule neighbor. Obi be our Barcelona this season. My friend had an example. Kofi, Copper, so Jibona. He has time to dictate baby abon near the emphasis here. And he is telling how the tempos of Barcelona game. In TNA, see the constant K. Oh, Hansi Flick, the starting 11, and people be care Bonity. Pedri. And if he misses out on that boy, I think the system will collapse.
And he even went on the use
of yes.
Yes,
you know, Queen and Fambo Pedri so about for what he is doing.
I mean, Mister, a question about Munia, no, na, if you near the call. Oko national team, he could not go there and replicate what you are talking about. What was the problem?
In some against the reason why Intia, Omama, Omani was Asuna game, you know. Any good for Barca, and say in the national team up against the Netherlands, make us ask me the first leg, he was a pale shadow of himself. The second leg was starting free bench. I'm giving you another example of Barcelona squad in that game. Now Lamine also had a bad game in the first leg. The second leg was Oshego, but it was not the Lamine that he knew the modern at the Spanish national team. Kubasi gave no boko in the first leg in Uprai. It was just because they were tired. These three guys are the Spanish team in Barcelona. It has always been Kubasi, it has always been Lamine, it has always been Pedri, all the Barcelona team. And the number of matches are almost throughout this season. Again, probably they have it in the mind. They say, "Oh, see, and so because we only a bit more handle with other players around here in the Spanish national team up against the Netherlands." In team is arguing the young one. See, that game, they qualify through penalties. It's almost free one or buy and only be shame up against the
okay.
It's immediately a son who kakra even though no abre.
All right. Brakia that's a crying tear.
I said the Club Cup tournament in the United States of America and the Premier League for no Ajatu FIFA the base at least the transfer window. Some be nearly 1st June to 10th June or maybe and sign on my main transfer for teams never corner. Ama and they said Chelsea I think the Manchester City the Premier League, they will get the chance to play a good year. But the players, no, senior bro. As I believe every me, then June, July, this 32 teams, so August then leave. And then I'm gonna before I speak, we will get no actors in the shares are ability of players and injuries in the those. Liverpool for a Bora by Leverkusen, but we didn't Jonathan Ta. Jeremy Frimpong camp.
Okay.
Kopa, Omari say Trent kwa on the right person. Omufi say obetimi abeye adwuma anode ya and early stages of wedding commodity akra days corner me monitor say omutimi nya ne dia I think say a be good replacement because omumi was similar Jeremy Frimpong naturally nanka onya that type of that player and say be our born number 2 near but the Rossi ball ring in how Alonso as said deploy no and me say what come modern days a time na you have on your friend number 2 na Brakim friend ring back no modia obeyi Frimpong money din mo 1 2 3 din ma and near I bobo is as
still number 2
oh say
yo went back near the system next and
I'm say 2 no but say and this first na time no 2 or 2 see
you have 2 it depends on the system so for a can say 4 back here you will 2 to get the back must FN win back I say o man be defend
I about 3 back
how about 3 back that win backs no it still with 2
about 4 3
position
a rule yes
and 3 wing back
and I make
but position no number 2 position.
Make us okay. That's how American Sana okay. Sana American can say number 2 New Years. And no because of Bonum to better said that you were winning. So first right back and left back was a commentators required
say you're right back or left back.
Okay, make us make us a new to born first say Kofi Abide obo number 11 we do obo number 7 no and time mass and number me dey on the letter it a bit me life for Liverpool if say enkomo ekoswa na say Frimpong no etimi ebe join o ma I think say bia ya Liverpool for ya you see almost spending SCI 2 depending the contract process so Liverpool sina on bobo ewura mu na how Liverpool be say akọ kitwe bi on Fabio Don Capello on Pep Guardiola Copa as a minu attractive worker say Guardiola a good coach but too much ISM Guardiola and the Don what transit ni to pen nti o wait send dia na ye kan ehun aka o say Guardiola etimiti na so Guardiola his games bi o wa utimi so utimi yes selection bi o wa what do you want to say as a opponent we dey me mununti no me di player bia gina ho ebobo enene ena ekotia Guardiola e woni timi a edum pempenso a am say the career mu was starting coaching am say the rest season plan say am say here based on results are onya say bia league ni dey abono baby o ho make a cry dey FM bobo bonus enye easy game emfama no and say otie de don ka man emfa ne say ebia wakambet eyade enisu onsesa kakra going forward as a coach no na be ya na dwumadie no hu ni say eduru ba say ye coach no ke ye pege a Guardiola na ye benchmark no ba afide ultimi go fa Guardiola enko ye benchmark Copa Lebarante. All
right, thank you very much senior into
your mobile match we Barcelona there no say ensama san pege bi wo Copa Kunde after the match no wakaka bi pa on the last thing say yeah they shouldn't look at the club but they should look at the actors it all boiled down to and I say yeah movie quite Brazil for the idea he had to dress them because Copa man be pra yes I'm not Kubi Sam say jet lag no e basa man ko there's a likelihood about 70% to be pra meaning but that's pure science e bi na almost and that's all ya omo de omo dwawo o se ni nyina kan wo e time na o de call any time o de buy no e be bo sa intensive game we ni nyina kan we but Tebas no he's a man who will not take shots lying down why reference was o mo ko bu sa NBA for 24 hours so mo san gina 24 hours so mo san gina come there come wu na so mo pre bibia so ma ya o mo ko FIFA no money Infantino enkodi nkomo no nche football na fede because of de emra aye de amom ya hyehyɛ no ndo odi so tu watoto bia ma no mama just
I will say on La Liga mo hwɛ so La Liga Basa boy o masa bube mo se da bi o so mo no bi san jonwe so mo concentration break
o se no nyame na organize
Champions League
enyam na reso
ntimu de mo nkona mo ne sa nkofo no
enko kasa na me league me league ndia mu ni Atletico ase ho amabo wi mu mo bi
but I didn't say
no
it's not a good league
yeah Copa on the set we are telling you the kind of fun we are doing
I'm just asking no
so can you on good leader na cho
on fa wo
to say NBA asema okay NBA so bi bo itimi ni free court ni ama obi aba ko say you know bon ya na sa both you got transfer abo
on I know say he is so going to take the shots lying down I say I know ya san better can say asem on fa o tun be san ka foforo until this is the guy we are talking about kudos to kudos to Barcelona. Charlie, and Rami Hessa, I'm a woman in Amis. I'm a woman in Uncle Joe. Copa, they know, they do I in the future. Yeah, the Berman because Kudos, no, the what run what do you? Only now on your material. I'm a 3-point gap, right? And that, Copa, comments I am for Ucho right up. Comments I am the man need you. Obiso did the need ya and say, are you for the team? And we know next match. Now, Barcelona lose so much. Said the woman down my one, but on the Nona, there's an Indian because they have been able to open 3-point gap. It is not over yet because Real Madrid can do the catch up if so any one match. To meet chance here, a woman said on the bono, Barcelona home there. But said you call on no team baby. And no Madrid open, I'm near na Real Madrid na tete my second bia wodwin ho ante o mhia Barcelona ya na me hu dia aba o so because o hwe o start league kwa ne babia na Real Madrid for pempe so woni ya the sa o mhia say 4 days last say 4 na the difference shouldn't have been that but do ya minim babia Barcelona munya engine no almost pack it free and they said they win so efa no it's going to be a very nice competition. Okay. The Obaji League, no, Onyanye. I bet you because there are a lot of matches to be played, and nobody should even write Atletico off. 10 games to go. 10 games to go, depending on the opposition, because they say 10 games to go. No, Barcelona and Real Madrid will match, and on that third position, already BC. Whether draw beat me, Bama, he can pounce. No, so then you look at the other outings, now. Nobody has won it yet. Okay. Nobody has won it yet.
All right, senior that's a pie, that's in a more Dabanti, but you betray one by a bar. Now, local stories and so your Baba Geno, your base, and Tiaba, Yaba. Money.
Computers 0244-026203 and also 0502-747579. Bomodina Sobeba no Bejini Papa Ediakwase.
Welcome to NLA 590 Mobile. Today we will discuss how you can win cash by playing 590 on your phone or online. Visit 590mobile.com.gh or dial *959# on any handset or network and choose option 1 on the menu for direct 1. Select one number from 1 to 90 as your direct 1 number. You win 40 times your stake amount only if your selected number is the same number that appears first in the draw. Thank you for your attention. And remember, you can stake your favorite NLA 590 lottery on your phone or online right now. All wins are paid same day, in full, and direct to your Momo.
Please dial 030-824-9477.
For any assistance, 590 Mobile at down.
Wake up, Africa. Wake up, Africa. Edumedi sonkon ahihye wosika FM. Dumedi ebekoso yawade anwumere bono nwotwe kobono nkronwa ene edumedi ebekoso. Dumedi ahihye se de beboawo amohunu nema atwa ho ahia na wohu de esesa woyo ene de ni kwanso woyo. De esa otwu ho firimu de esa wode ho hyem. Ene mebuwa de wadwene de kyerache. Nanso nya nema esesa wode kyere nya nema ebeboa. Ti dumedi ebeboa mo hu sa nema nyinara. Wotimi afa. FM. Ne de so hu ni hyem so wotimi de ho ahyem ye. Kama hwe ne dwumadie ye nyina ye ntie bi ka kira dofo nso so no nso ntie bi kai dwumadie be koso ye wada anwumere bia
Alright, so nti ababaka the local stories and so to so ediamana e be say the Women Premier League no weekend the match the 17 week 16 no sorry and also basunti week 16 no na so ko Southern zone games yabaso Army ladies na fe Hazakes ladies ana airbo or the Southern zone no ninya Saturday na baso na Halifax Queens any police ladies in so bo Tema Mexico AstroTurf no so na baso na Faith ladies in so omo any soccer intellectuals car Randolph Park lady strikers any Jonina ladies in so the boy ni Robert Mensa Park no so na fe Epiphany Warriors so ne Berry ladies their boy ni eno so nyame boa kwasi adenti de di kamedika Kenya no memeda Epiphany Warriors ne Berry ladies in so kwasi ada Adregano AstroTurf no so na sagim we ebasuntia no ye no mienu ana saa game we ebetumi akwa akoto dwentia the free Southern zone urban no yenko the northern zone nso one game ene betoja memory da na afi kwasi ada nso matches mienu nso atoja na afi adwada nso mienu asa abaso na ohe de abaso Saturday no a prisons ladies any northern ladies ana elbow Pinkwase AstroTurf no so any no miensa na afi ni kwasi ada so no kwasi ada nso Bantam AstroTurf no so ebo awia no miensa ona Supreme ladies any Sunshine ladies elbow na Tamale super ladies nso any FC Savannah kulikuli AstroTurf no so my venue and nso no miensa kwasi ada na adwada no so Fosuru Royals ladies na Fosuru Royal ladies any Kumasi Sports Academy so bebo ewo Onyame ya park no so enuntie no yenhye no so adwara no abiem no a ekopiem so Bantam AstroTurf no so ebo no numa ona Dreams ladies any Ampem da Akwa ladies nso de boani into way Emmanuel League no Motor Guinness Premier League no de fimu a eno eba MTN FA Cup no so quarter final stage and also Airbus weekend now games na Airbus na say a Trump devicer omo any Park Academy and a day elbow any and no IHS memory dana sagim we and also toja na fe Samsung the other game so Brekum Chelsea omo any Bechem United na di elbow ni na ninya no memory da enti we baso no me na afi so baso no so na ne kwasi ada so no so Karela United any Golden Kick and di elbow ni no no me na Asante Korokonso any True Democracy e dey abo ani no so na saa game we betima akwakotoja enti ebese so bia emfa ni chim babanyara na saa games we nya no memeda ne kwasi ada nya no babanyara ana saa games we so baso na yemfre no so na afi enwuram Black Queens omasoye ninya as part of preparation for meka wakon no never to as a Black Queens and so ebebo omewo Senegal for 9-day tour and a Black Queens so kwago piem Senegal nti e wona ombebo Senegal in a double header nti here no say April 5 na April 8 ombebo sa friendly game no na se no so there omo so dey prepare for a Mano African Cup of Nations no toja under 20 AFCON no so yamo bia hu say under 20 AFCON no na ke ba so Ivory Coast say we African Youth Championship na nke baso Ivory Coast ne nei Ivory Coast entimi hosti enti tournament akwa kopiem Egypt enti e confirm mo bia hu say Egypt na competition no ebetimi abaso enti African Youth Championship no April 26 to May 18 April 26 ekopim May 18 ana competition bebaso say CAF anya confirm say omo de akwa akoma oman anidin enso edi Egypt they say Egypt for no and they be hosti African Youth Championship and also baso no den na the spokesperson the mother Ayu family ono nso akasa fifi taki ana akokasa na emse things I need to quote na obia nso hu ni nyina no the day you are yemfe na say the day you know yemfe na emse I said there as or hini be wu omukrom no omo nte ase asom pa the day you know young friend on national team enti enei when your first time fifi taki ababo nte a waka sa asem we em say we this about the second or the third time and the fifi kasa asem minim Black Stars minim say are you family o na te you untumi hu you play bebre asem ojan edu ba bi ne emfre no na ye return force but the day you know emobi no fifi taki on no ye spokesperson the mom no on tiase na ne comment nya e Facebook eni o say Coach Otoado comments on Andrea Yu are shocking and disappointing. On numerous occasions, the same coach has said one of the key criteria for selection into the national team is active and participation. How can a you, Ghana's most capped player, a three-time World Cup veteran, and a proven leader be deemed unworthy even when playing war at his club in the French league? Ayu's legacy and commitment to the Black Stars are undeniable. His experience, leadership, and track record in major tournaments speaks volumes. It is baffling that a coach who failed to qualify Ghana for this year's African Cup of Nations would so casually dismiss the contribution of a player who has consistently delivered for his country and is playing week in, week out at his club. Such remarks are not only disrespectful to Ayew, but also undermines his sacrifice and the pride he has brought to Ghana football. Coach Ado's comments are unprofessional and unbecoming of someone in his position. Inti wey and someone or there to say Andrea Yu, the day you the commitment level for the Black Stars. A branch no the experience, the leadership, and the track record, nema Black Stars. Ne the coach of the Nasset a branch away African Cup of Nations wabubia. And ya nonko eba World Cup wa emprensa ana the day you etimi esia kan enso de momo. Se nei se coach ne eba bontin eba kasa na se a branch as won hia no a. O say next who coach a ko ntimi qualify team for chese AFCON. O say a unprofessional. Say the coach in Sabato ya say you inni ho undu and as a level na Black Stars e bono branch and qualify so bono say a unprofessional to way and some on so e dia kwa tuja na Otoado be pese bok the board the entire the comment the reason why I want feel the day you ain't nei I'm a 50 taking so this are comment you about way and some of candifa the tell you the entire one for the day you know what they into to other comments.
And Andre, like I said, the team is always open. I'm looking, and if we need him, surely we'll call him. At the moment, I see others ahead of him, and that's why we didn't call him. But like I said, the door will never be closed.
The reason why coach ni say on for the day you I ain't in the 50 taki emni kumno. Na mame someone voice ni biem.
And Andre, yeah, we see. I mean, like I said, the team is always open. I'm looking, and if we need him, surely we'll call him. At the moment, I see others ahead of him, and that's why we didn't call him. But like I said, the door will never be closed.
Enti coach Nasmo Kenya and say the moment we know who others ahead of the day you. Na someone the bonny away ni ani. So who others ahead of the day? Me I respect the deeper me penasem, but I think say omo akiti omo issue nti or say who others ahead of the day. Inti anunti ana 50 taki akwa bontin ni watu tu biama ni Otoado say okran point man for Ghana and qualify for AFCON. Eni ade hu sa coach we itimba bontin be kasa nsem media. Inti em say ankoya amomokra. Na no na so remu of parliament so Speaker announced Parliament approved the allocation of 65,899 65 million cedis 899,456 to the Ministry of Sports into a 65,899,456 and a name Oma locate Oma approve the Ministry of Sports into way the speaker and so Mr. Speaker to your parliament.
The question is as many as are in favor of the motion number 12 on today's order paper page 4 say aye. Those against say no. Honourable members, the ayes have it. The motion is adopted, and this House accordingly approves the sum of 65,899,456 Ghana cedis for the services of the Ministry of Sports and Recreation for the year ending 31st December 2025.
Into way is come with the man or my approve say the year 2025 no. Into yes katwa into ra yefana bambabin. The Speaker of Parliament na this answer we got tuja 65,899,456. Next we no momo me enkani ye de kwan kan skanu mu a we you you can say current Ghana cedis meboa to we Ghana cedis no. Next ye de kwan kan skanu mu 65 million masa. Next base 65 billion ho ba bia se ne ka no na 650 billion bibisa ne ka wasem no. Enyes ka to o ana omodiama the sports and recreational minister no so no so informal brad the year 2025 say afi to 31st of December 2025 into no ye de on no na Dominic Intim Dominic Intiwu anu ye Bimbila MP ono so e kasai na wo de o say yeah, what I want the finance minister to speak to this particular issue because sports is so important to all of us. Especially football is so important to all of us. The facilities that they are building, what the man wants to do, what the minister wants to do. You cannot have a situation whereby this minister has nothing for capital expenditure. Zero, nothing. Not even 10 million Ghana cedi for him to be able to use to at least take care of the pitches and especially the astroturfs that are there. I know the National Sports Authority will use their IGF to take care of some of the major ones. But if you want to really go in there to do proper renovation, you need capex. So I want to find out from the Minister for Finance, should speak to this, whether they are going to use the big push to do it, what they are going to do, to have zero. I don't think it's good. And you are going to have a situation whereby Ghana is almost qualifying for the World Cup, and you need to be able to keep the place, to keep the people moving, and make sure that your facilities are kept in good shape. Otherwise, all the new facilities we build, if we don't start looking after them properly, Mr. Speaker, I tell you, in a year or 2 years' time, we are going to have a big problem. And so the minister really needs to find some money from this budget and then push it to the capex. Even if he gets 100 million somewhere or 50 million somewhere, it will help the minister. Otherwise, the minister will go there and will only get goods and services. And the goods and service also, Mr. Speaker, is just 28 million. It's absolutely nothing. It will not even last him the first quarter. So upon so Chinya say already we are Nyaman de Nese yan tutu nyama ya in the next best 2 a year or 2 no o gidi pass ibenya big problem because say ya intimian kipi sa nyama we yan hweso ye na de bia say ye discani ade wram ni ade a o say year or 2 no ase de bia ne ye ho beche ye benya big problem panti ene ye che Dominic Intiwu ono na ye Bimbila MP nti unse no musika se no omaye no nwa bisa nti wa hwe a nti papa ne chem sinya mbom be chem yi omo de se police omo de omo la panti abujafo be wram na afi ye de ensem nchem nya no so atumi e de amount wo so wo message bi anso de ba na emepam no so atumi akinkan sa ensem no so e de amount me ye me birthday bi nso asi na ma me nhwe na me nye no kra mfi wo na afi bibia nso enye kama pa me papa ba ko birthday nti em say okay very good pa say wo ba adwuma and papa ba ko nso birthday na owura ani din enso e de Mr. Kwesi Adams Reverend Mrs. Charlotte Adams ni husband inti ye papa prekope inti daddy nana wudu a woda ye we show happy birthday na misha wa na oma butum nya desa se bi osia so ye maame ni ye nnuamo asoso mu no ye mpa bo nyina ye se na misha na wakoma so adi nya nkoso a na wonye ma so da bia de bia so be ma nije ababuso nti Mr. Kwesi Adams ya we show happy birthday nyame so na afi onko so a wonye okese Brake
Koba
ya nwanse no mana yinwram
o den sem pi atudwa sika budget they allocated for the Ministry of Sports Yemfamboa and Sika FM Yemfamboa nti see am any sika no credit say so because see am she be here recreation is near dan nyoma well ya ma hwe kra na nye ya posa bi a show nsima but I think say there are sectors ministry ni be hu say here Ghana for na omuntimi enhihye no mfam but me de enne no on 5th Akira Itmiki the spokesperson at the Madi are you family asumdwe aba area Ghana for in relation with young Black Stars the Krenen say ni awutie me enya I wo dem ho en carry the last time you have such a peace of mind in the Black Stars. The Nigeria didn't cry boy for the World Cup a playoff no. It was just because the opponents na boy Nigeria no. And I Ghana for the na nim dey where you know mo day entem. But Senana Black Stars no asumdwe at that time me knew what to say nay. It's a nay I no say at least for you 2 games. I young boy. I say 8. Now, who besides say even the captaincy issue, it's a clear indication. Say, see, you know, be a OD as a captain. Now we are AFCON qualified. Yeah, the command Kudus. And we say, just say we've had issues with captaincy after the die. But in our last 2 games, mighty man, we've seen a leader, a captain out of the team. It's an indication, in addition to resource, how our Ghana for is even called pack that day. How our Ghana for a kaboom that day tells there's peace along us all the Black Stars. It's a day. Now, see a voice out to ya boy ya asem pan na ya asem sebi enye di atem kasa twitwie out to adu kan nu Sika FM I was here man say respond to it me nyema nke be say voice ni zubiem because ma sha he has not one can here anything to the die.
I remember voice in
and Andre, yeah, we see. I mean, like I said, the rooms, the team is always open. I'm looking, and if we need him, surely we'll call him. At the moment, I see others ahead of him, and that's why we didn't call him. But like I said, the door will never be closed.
All right, so
and assembly will be or many who was want to be menacing. Sir, ye nyina wa militaries and ye call the call first one, ye buy and ye be free. What is Sika FM? Yes, sir, it be a second one. I hear come. It be a more, you no call first, and you set Mr. Democrat. Assemble Baba, you Busa will lead on. I was obviously a custom idea from the
okay.
You Busa will lead on. I was said to be a custom says from the other, so be a catching upon a dear from the other. And the banner would drop on the corner with the over catching a dear from the other, and I would catching a verse from the Emma. And Nipana may do more corner or winning me yet chair or more honor. And Nipana may do more corner, no Busa Mickey didn't know con what drop our bassa. Pass it so one may do more me yet chair bass. No one see me here, my friend. What I say? About my friend. What I say? Well, now you soon is a mini or more money in your chair or more. audience only there
I say ahead no can mean a bit member say physically it means a whole lot
obi wo ho woni ye chen no
Sika FM
Wankasa
na say
Wankasa they are better than you was it ahead of
football team there ye place there set no say at the moment omo of two omo san from omo so omo bo no and can animu see the this say it is o do some persona obe friend on two football for
o kan say wi a me so am ye nipa no me hwe de o kan
who go ahead and say
me until
you cannot impute somebody say you say me imagine me yes serious
asem no akon ba wit me nsi ono na no kwan
na abasi
so who can say much them me
who so yes you no can be kai yes be analyze o it means that who so asem be kai
yeah fa so
too much about
Abbas
Yes, be a catch you before the video.
Abbas be patrol ye entrance ye be ni access current grass stars players you from me the day you performance all ball have a bro sa place is one
bebe bisu be
why
the place on baby who do you
oh it's not about say we no
who
you see your performance
you any year show match
the first me kwa Ghana me meet the and for
na say na wuni mo
what is it it is asam no obi ka sama chiro na bo no nka wo da hu na do nsan no na prepare no aka wo da ana wo behu asam bia no uwiye no yebusa wa kasa we no e dia so bia ba e sa de yawo ba what is it asam no kan yawo
me ba onim de tia
what is it it was said o to no on say excuse me say o so gine wo ye nipa na adwene kan no o so nipa o dwene tie
Abbas macho onim de tia
wo dwene kan ya dwene tie what is it asam no nyinsa aba ne ye kan wo asem what is it
Sika FM
last year me ba na still appear at bench no at that time they didn't need full sense
and you asem no kai individually busa musa blaster team wa musa blaster team musa question wa musa blaster team
and blaster
individual na coach ba ko busa no
o coach man
and such coach no team
ba ko busa wa musa blaster team no
it's Abbas now me ba
team performance question no player performance
okay Abbas
to busa player performance no dey compare players no more say omo was see and dey omo ye better than
it's Abbas the me say now bank coach they can say
what one can you one can you no me yana me frɛ no
okay
omo no ya dey che no what did that time
omo losing
and you did the coach he came small meba
the be bezo beti ase
about tell me can the coach has more can he flew to France and as more kind a crown of you know and then can assassin we are today in sort man or can assassin we the only the day you 1-on-1 and what's any reason every man is asking me how can you say the guy is no more say no do you show no they are ahead of him. I don't see anything wrong with this because you can't. I'm also a stakeholder.
Ninsa abane ye kan wase na do amansa ko
ye kan yin se we ye kan yin se we
na do amansa
say abe ya ho asem ye kan so for me team now on a match day who you starting 11 that didn't me be starting from bench
F4
modimo if you train the ehunu ni ade
does it mean set me do attempt set na bench
ba kasa be catch you get you mu say
Abbas I kasa na o kan no waka no Abbas yeah example why selection
the same Otuado
na watch him say me choose way ahead of you
Otuado ahead Otuado ka say carry me reason I Benjamin Asare and then number 1 over touch atizigini wala what did you matter
baby
the example black kid my perfect part at least I dey back Abbas we are nyano wrong say o say kasa right kasa unu say empo enye wanonko a guests nya kasa ti say the black kid kan ti say coach yes selection a simple say wan chechi mu anche yikura na wakasa chiro say we first 11 it's say the first 11
players election keep jump to play one so players election we no black here make James Abbas the team bench you no say me keep bench they right
on case obi no bobo tell mo the coach never say coach nigga on case obi bobo see no
see omo se see ya no
head
and I mean head
it's no use now no you say it's maybe a channel the day or no so he was ahead of them that time he was better than Obi that time
but assembly canon who can say what can on one tiase
why not tiase
do want to umba you will go to the players of Obian Bobo
now yes
yeah they no my the team I don't know my class you go to the class you players in
no this is more than 10 minutes this is more than 10 minutes
I said the club club all friends
and to our club okra unim follow
you for mo kwa na wabusia na me question ya na you for mo kwa na wabusia say o mabusia na mo de bia mo na me ba bonta ba ye play the bia ono a coach no anya coach no kwa enti nyom kwa na wabusia ene so mbezo de bia mo kotem na set are you start now so mo bomade
oh ono no kafa no ho so ka say ya asumnie ba no wa ka say ya esa ketita
etu de say de abaswe de fifi takiye no emfaso ndwema
Sika FM
in another way no is only akwa ne say captain odi obesa odi create time okay the time dia ma abusia no eni mpo Jordan me busa wonu say simple say the coach na from krompo a
me busa
what you say the coach papa for the oye no
emwa before say na ekobo say too much na dey say na amafo kafa coach no e Ghana yes o nya bo tire me busa o so nya ade e no mo fa na ba say I'm sorry, Adi. And that's how I'm sorry, Adi. It's a did assemble Kuno, Nipper Minu. Wait now. But Ghana for the beach now, oh, Nazama's was answered. You was say Ghana for Gucci, your coffee, your ball, that much and no one channel. Not Ghana for the I saw a win. I'm so Nyadi. But so winning means when you press it, until I was right. Someone Saturday Elfen also say, Omu Didier day. I wouldn't move. I think you bring piano when Nyadi and crack. And you, Abbas. So to have your career, no one yet a children. Kade, Kauko to Abbas. In 2010, you come back. Larry Kenson. Not Ghana for who is said, yeah, and yes, when Abbas. I know me Casa. Casa was saying,
I don't say we are all discussing it.
Hey, example, I can make it. Example, I can like you see the Quebec catchers and you say Albany, Kamasim. You say Albany. But we can't equate a say without example.
Of course. Who got to example as any
if you are so you say so
on so bad as you say so Madu be a mic no one flow no akasa
and Madu be a mic nobody be a boy so be we have not a tight corner let's keep him there yenya time man and them say sakoles frebia mbona baso and the sabas nya kola ba ku say o si from a metua me lord for the
masa Oko konfo bi tia mi di Emmanuel. Oko na konfo ko mi tia mi di
Emmanuel. Okay.
No. What you say? Etino eviase na be ujina nyina na domba. E say papo. Eni be ujina nyina na domba. E say enye.
Okay, what am I telling you?
What you say?
Back one after the back you dey na.
Send your konfo bi di Emmanuel no.
Tia mi di Emmanuel.
Thank you. For the purpose of the many.
Your parole.
So do not decide say ade we a won ko akwa ye e be boy a na we madwuma ni kwan so we eti ye betie ne do na age this ade bua me can me make example say ye ni asumbe o team ni mu of course eti even against Nigeria I come that work qualified nya that qualification no because of the opponent I see no ana yenyi ate ase say o se ye di we akobo etiyenye bi ache etiyaba baba duru stage say ya yetime winning 2 games at this time round you've been even be able see ebenya a captain ayedi in Jordan
sumbiaba
yewie dede ni yenya captain ma sumbiaba da
adede ni so Jordan so kwasa abusua na ayi mode trouble ne banum
yewie dede no yenya captain ma sumbiaba da o pate bitime bomi ntimi mbo eti afi na ye kwa ye hode akọ bebi a ehia Ghana for do na now President Mahama Kasembi o se afcon de manko na mum se butimi ko we dia nyina eti adenti na ye nyina ye boa ye se ye ko bebi na onko for the sake of one person ti o so bia ye dede o se onko age adini jirigu adede o Messi o Ronaldo afcon de na se goals kesi amaye World Cup on a go kesi amaye na captain na wabon obi ndo obi da otomu a papa can't you have anybody to replace the day
the chairman should crown say
me say obi am madam do mic abas man say do obi am we na ba ke na wie na o ma camera abas
be say for now NS Niyama Antoine Semenyo Inaki Williams where Ibrahim Suleiman Kamadin so who say one boy see performance ewe ni ma omo no mobo two the tactics boy see bebo na mada ya omo no mobo three boy see wo ho na asumdwe ngo team ni mu a omo no mobo it is finished maybe
all right akra into
Copper in 2022 ya kwa work up na the day are you no to ado no coach no money more ya buy ya bebo qualify no money more but what do profession and a journalist dey busa the question say what say obi bobo and abefre na say the bobo will have and also fire no credit me too me prove me man but in play ya kwai die materials am go no omo wani musie no na wa betro etrotro ensemu say me dey say oye mo scout player ene asamoja one time scorer yamane mabo on a she goals one time scorer yamane mabo on a she goals kaso blaster yamane mabo the day you came into the blaster as a youngster
20 years
2008 you introduced 2007 gradually edu baby na ti bonara ikinsin tinchen opponents na appear tinchen not because in 2010 appear no starting free bench ba na Dominic dia Christ starting ya no what is said to appear be na no
onye nipa
ebusia for am abo
what is second of all say na sit appear on na no matter on di captain dey call wake up ya man sit appear kwa bench 7:30 Samako for your mistake in 2006 wake up see na yeso amachana na Samako kwa bench na ke di here aka Samako for no experience na Iliasu ebobo na Samako for bench oh wake up ya do pepper so what serve coach say me ntu me puma then na ayu then ana did you why every man na oba no form na say your tournament your game say September your qualifiers bo oba no mo dey na say coach ni no be friend na friend papa ka you come back there was small boy Kameso a okobi
Kameso
say onya kwala
some player no Kamadin so a
no Belgium aye Oje no Suleiman no I'm true very nice talent as a small boy ya na no obobo obi Lawrence Ajeku
this one no boy anymore no I mean player pa me feeling
Lawrence Ajeku mi and na no ba mu chadi hwe energy owo mbara kwa kasu so on retire free blaster so on kasu oja bobo ya my friend afenejan akwa ketwa ye di si na beti so ye ni Nigeria ye wiase nyina and on the trace so come no mo bono ye bobo world cup ni afenejan akobi afenejan wodi abusuafo Nabusa Penny, what channel? Then are you supposed to say? Are you supposed to say? Are you supposed to say? I forget that. Only Nabusa Penny or Mudomuka. I forget that.
Nabusa Penny, Omini Piaro.
Najumo Bia Mike.
If you started Saturday, I check.
Eso bi tiano.
If you are sad the beer, no ko fa solo you, no ko fa be you, no ko me you. The beer sir. Uncle church we be say, hey. The day you obi anka say omo wa bobi ba kopa empem mini otu adu ya 100%. Nobody walk say and Sunyama, the day you were from say Sunyama. Oh yeah, more French league ni bi. Le have but I also this is they were born in minister. Nanyama Bolio Shogos. Kamadin Suleiman Abbas Adamton, do almost struggle week in week out.
We watch.
Marcus Rashford, England. All the form no. England call up Nova. And now about for me. Two champions and friends. Now, yeah, I'm sentiment. A automatic choice maybe man. Young Premier Money Blast and the template. Sports. But you don't do the work up. What about you see a call medical Canada and USA? You better go. What happened to me? I'm resting here. So now, you have a car back. I send a call. Have you seen it?
Cover. Yeah, blast say that way. Me exam. You can see a Black Star captain. Yeah, Tuaba, the best of them all. And them are Muntuaba.
The best of them. Say, me pay no question me talk about me. Appear ni Asamoah.
Oh, why? Uda mami me. Oh, why? Oh, why?
Akwasi apia ni apia.
Thank you. Nti dede no kra no ni diamba mu. Captain akakra. Sanya ya ayo research.
We are research.
Me sample size no. Omo na why? Ya two ye kra wa nya bi.
Alwa Musa Abbas.
Me sample size no Abbas. 755. Oh yes sir. And na me kwasha no na be na tiako. Akwa ne o ma me ni na chi. Yes, sample size. Obi a ye your sample size.
Sample size.
Because no Goba. Yeah, kind na. Obi anka say the day you enye bi magana. Why be pa. Pacho the day you ni age be say.
The day me check. I want to get it right.
Na obo hu say wa odi enne the football kon odi ori kwa be say the day you mu say onu na memeboa wo e man paja kwa na sebe ukwa woni madwuma. Because of age. Age dear untimi nchiti nature.
Or 35 years.
35 years. What do we need to so 35-year-old? So Pejay, Blast at the top form team. In recent times, the bank Musisono, what is a gun? I shall 5 in a train, Musiso Monday. His absence, in his absence, Yachibu Sadiwi, Yansan Rivati, and Quechi, and Quadia, near Besha, Mr. Momian Quenim. Now, you know, stars, no. Eni wo ba kofo se yebobodin awedi pa no mo wansa na de da you a 20-year-old over team mu a obo se omo kan mo no tum ene ko na nim sebe wo ba bia magana mo me yen treat no ebedu ba bi no oba villain instead of being a hero because of any sa attacking. People should tell him something so on kana no tum se adwuma no yese baba pia Roman family na asemu ni ho a opa onya adwuma no we na fu de obedi enti no yes ade we nyina he has to go and say something to be seen to be working to get paid. That is all he's doing. Na ka se we dey free he opa ya sun dwaba and for the first time
7:30 sports
people from all political divide and kwajo said o maka mo bom because of the blasters sa training no ko share sa 5 no share o hamaye no. In recent times, yenti bida. Ama na World Cup qualifier. Hwebe bia eda. Oko permutations so a chese. Ye pa ne be lose.
Okay.
Because ye best any distraction bia from anywhere we should cut the person off. We don't need it anymore. We don't need it anymore.
Okay.
And now ye kwa here. Woso kasama Ayuf free meboa.
Yeah.
Nya you na captain.
Captain.
Are you go? Are you come?
I want the money. Are
you cut away? First, you demand. Arsenal ni
party.
And some baby. I may do baby. No, Bakana name Shino. Because of Captain Owen. And some of you chuku and some of your kafano. No, Jay, Dema Kudus. Winning. You see it. And then you have to man say there be Jordan a bit unifier. Oh, bit my tria. Yeah, and now they has goalkeeper. Or that yes, Jordan are you? Say, in Korea, the man, no. And this was the first time. Mimi Kotoko number 2 year or call blast no to Nikas income. Minimasima income Kafa 7 appear as the then captain. Yeah. They bring out the best in the locals when they are picked. Why the same thing? I just say it's an able captain. Yeah. Mummy alone. The actual Munshimu 35 on to me BBM. Massa 21 year BBM Magana. 35 on to me BBM Magana. If someone did cranio, we should be just young Kanokre. Young Kanokre have us bra breno. O to me can human to and easy. I know, you know, I didn't, they didn't so good about 7. Oh, Debbie and Fair that time. Oh, I say, and a gasket. Oh, go, oh, yeah, gasket.
7:30 Sports.
I read the boom party. What a tank, what a tell you say that. So my fans are. Oh, alternator. So
a calculator as well.
Never neck a bit. Oh.
Two of them, Abbas. Okay.
As some were kind, and the church.
No, so one can ye.
Minkasi Fiddy. Tifu bien Timmy. As some were kind, and the church said, "There are 70 mini at ye."
Okay.
Said the assignment interest here, ACTA. And ye chim in gas on Fiddy. But what am I say?
I'm chill.
It is a month for Muti and TM. I'm catching you say. So if you're in a dear Quayadi, near Quinium with a mema, Momo Ding, near Pesama Sama Kubia, you quay before what catch me and Yamakumasa.
Okay.
So I'm just a kind of Miss Okazi. Somebody can you to the can
Unkwana Kasa.
You to the can and rat. And the eka.
Medun the mic.
And then the eka. What I say? Now, if you say, oh, yeah, Casa, on Casa and rat.
Maybe be a my
Casa, Yacobo born by Okai and Wakan and Santa Clamo born in rat. A born in there. What I say? You say, and rat and Rakasa, Nakasa, and actually
the my boy cry comments into my papa by
and to the mechanism in Gazi Inferno. In Gazi Fruituado. But some now Okai and only air say. If we ask no, somebody can catch us say, Sabuabin cow, da Unanado and San on 9, a prepreno, or cow da Unaba. What the babono. Me we are me nam de bia me motif na ma adwene say. Me ya de bia me hwede ma yeda. Ma heba bia ma hwede me ye. Ma heba bia me duru.
Okay.
Nyama me nsa ene wo wiase. Ti me ne panimfo nante a sa jam nam de nam.
Sika FM.
Ti me be ka asem a e wo se me gina sa ansem ne me nsa so.
Na de kama.
Nam de kama asem.
Okay.
What you say?
Yeah.
Men kasi am frɛ no. Ba asem no kan no. And I'm catching us. Said, was it Chilemuno? A bayakuma say Yamobi, a bayak dam will be. It is a yakuma say Yamobi, a wa, as some roof is there. And you would then a manning house, I say, Obiakuma. Manning house, I say, Obiakuma. What do you say? Son of Besamichile.
Okay.
Can you say? Can you make I say? The boy and your book qualify Echo Afcon, the Koyan free group stage, the free mono. Yantimi an qualify for AFCON improvement and as a loss.
And also another point.
What I say? One team an qualify for AFCON. But when you call AFCON group stage you free. What I say? And Kabena BBA did not so the Akasam. But in fast and Kasam sa.
Okay.
What I say? The American say. Say Babio Bruno. Men castle on friend that I mean can be that.
Okay.
Min can be that. Obo qualify ni bi wo do mra obo qualify ni bi ya qualify coin and you go free group stage
don't feed that there
that be wo do so kwado aba and away wa mobie obo say
we go obo
do so
first kwa obo bia man
obo say obo bi and ya say what do you say
oh so the side there
what do you can say me dia nka so mfrɛ no ba asɛm sɛ nya wo a nipa wo ka sam kye na se eye wono a wodwene no apiki bi na wode akasa sa na mpese me kire na yawie ni anwia yi emse na nsenya ye wa na gazari oboko to koma chiwie efe ni nka hwe efe ni nka hwe
efe nge yabo me green paper ba
o ma invite no
ma invite no
sa because na samuel tisa Johnson we nanya ne nkasa na me
o ma invite no na you cry me head
ye nanya ne nkasa na me nyunso e kopa ene de me nyunso
so ba na cry me so ba na
o so mo frɛ no
o ma frɛ no
o ta se o so mo frɛ no wo ya busumo wi konkomu na mpa na ya che no no
ba che ko hwe bia na
ko hwe bi busumo wi konkomu na
to hu ni se de no kan
na bomochiri fo firi so ase beka cho se de ncham wo de ncham nu mu so yale chesa ni ade o jazi we am ya use kotoko fo bu use smartphone say nya gbo nyina use yam sa kotoko mu ya smart tu o use smartphone na nya gbo use yam eti next chapter 9 ya do say ni em committee ba Saturday kire beko issue ya gather evidence obi a wase ongo atia kotoko bia azie de koma efe no ye open investigators no mu wiem
so the new ongo
obi a wase ongo atia kotoko bia atia ama kotoko bia no I was efe ni hwehwem because of Gazari asam no
sir
yes no omuni so ate wa akwani go no head che obo ase no anwu ana defender ti me head na chi head boy che Gazari asam wei abesha asam ne ma
na okọ
o respond okay
when the March 26
I'm going to
o se ba fan ko
okọ Wednesday se okọ
ti etwa dey friend baba bon ti we dey e da okay asem we dey me say Isa Johnson also say any para ade on be in the camp anya yie ba ma ti ma be des ade na di wo park we so a e dey na efe ni twabiem eti Gazari asem odi abetu we dem say Isa Johnson e na nwene ne akodwonso Johnson ko e dey wa no akodwonso obi sisai
oya dwuma olansa chemist friend kuju ani yima
miti omo
omo se mimuze ase eni osasi bi so ekobogweshi no to ampa ho eno nso ye nkobihwim
kwa je ongo ozo masasa se bi na sina bi se ongo koba me kan say
bi se ongo
se ado so ongo kujo lansa mi se ongo mi se obi a wa se ongo mi mraki na kujo dem se wo lansa ide wo ye de
ono ahye
no yango hwem
30 sports
yango hwem because of the Gazari aba be kan yango hwem na me disi no e be stress has da bi afia me ba me ka say enipa nti eni e ba fia nti wo ya de a wo be enipa nti na nipa nyina na ya e be situ omo me ka kire mu fia say ewi ase se wo ye bibi kotoko na as yenya short term plan yenya long term plan ena be boa yen wo ka omo the professor side football ne konachi what you say enti aboa emua mo fie nyankopon ma short term no me long term emua o me de mo example what you say obemu akoko bantem wo hia na ma no yeden wo kubiawe owi no obemu aponche abrechire ono so na se bantem wo hia na ma no kubiawe owi no aba be ma odwan ono so lidi aponche lidi no so be ma owi no be ma na ntwire wo nyame hyehyɛ mu ba kotoko na as panifo no so mo nya kwatere se ugom omufo plans ya ase mi hu se do musi form plans so so trans na hwe yitim ni mi ani din ya hu ne na hu kya tiesere wo mu tim no enipa bia be yi bi ko se de ne ye de bom panifo din ya ye de ka asem no se de ye ene de nye don be ye no de leaders no omo nya Ghana football ni da nya pepepe.
All right, thank you very much. Young pick a course ni 0544 24 40 40 0506 895895 0532 907406. Hello.
Kopa.
Randy.
Oba me Momoduma.
Ya Joso Randy.
Ya we de.
Randy go suicide yo.
Ile ba de ase. Oba abazo no pa o.
Adey.
Abi obi to who dey obi say obi to hele de. But that be and I'm so me asoma to aso me nu. Say but to aso me esa on time o. E no wa to papa o go to.
Oso
obi a wa hye no. Asibe wa hye no. Wo dem judi pa say me nu mi ani de wo de emfa professors na to ncha ni emna twi. Obi a wa hye no.
Mana sunde mu de ya mana sunde na pe papa. No, there are some game. Papa, I'm not going to now. Your friend said, "Did I use it in town on Flanana?"
On cancer.
And then I connect to Jama on Papa. Because the Jia, as I'm okay, the Jama could support the Bia first to me appear as seminal. How will you do? Let's say, you captain who's a master's mood joy. But some of one no more the answer.
All right, thank you very much. Hello.
Lebarante.
Nana, no way.
I had more papa.
Yeah, there are dancing. And I eat you.
Papa, my basso. Now, let's say, when you have adventure. So, you have to we have to go to the see, whatever they are, get away from. Let's say, you have to turn out.
And I say, you could tell yam. I have some good smartphone.
Hello?
About some good
smartphone. We are smart one again.
Oh, and I put 20 minutes. Hello? Yeah, Nana? Filasco.
Yeah, we're Filasco.
It's
yes, no stress. Papa, about please say to be the FM. Hey, do you be a woo? But unfortunately, to say
Filasco. Yeah, you go careful. I have five, go calf, and five, go FIFA, and five, go calf.
See, we
are smart to those book that smart for saying good I am.
No, see, go your show.
Oh, then happy. Hello. Good morning, Anani. Kuzufu abas mo hoye de.
Kuzu obi awe.
Oh, abas an pedie, oba kuzu ade abia ko.
Gana for no mo ara so mo ba oba kumase.
Omo dem gidi 24/7.
Thank you Miria.
Yango edim.
An pedie abas ko fam. Aja tie. Because get na kwa tuwa vagina area. Anti bagasi ga ampa huna ko na na eno so amuka wa teme. Because what that ampa huno. Ana ko tebe ko fa ori ko shego.
So aka me be tra ko enu ko de be ka hu ye de be ka hu na de akọ.
Ana ka mamu ko anti on ma ka mu ke ni bisum ai party place ni mai.
Ya go.
Anti ko go ana de guy ahead na sa yes that starts game. Now the whole French around something. And you won't get to they get part of your unit here. Yes, I don't have that start game with the 80 because on a up. The thing I can on funny or funny. As they get there, they hand up the Green Job by Mijaba, they're first on money yet almost. Sunday is what for your match. I think I had two Democrats and do I ever have to keep that at just in the
okay, I'm picking the scholar. Hello.
Papa.
Yeah, good morning.
Papa.
Morning.
And I have you. What have you?
And I know how it you.
Let me have that.
Yami abima if you know ye twa am say am de sa response na aja gazeli man dey di say mukuta smartphone mo ye smart Ghana league ni yesu kuta ya am no nti no ye twa
gazeli si wesi sekotoko to kwa semo na ka ai sa team we ye fa de sekotoko oh yeso karu tu bi bi e besi kenya se gazeli na team ma ta team no ko
na na bo gudem na me twa yo gazeli na kan e
oh obo anya no ko bi bi ko about yoni Oh, the multi second. Coco, the CDC emergency league was at the FNC Cup. But a copper, a Sunday match, and I had the although you do match, you know, but asking in the power, a vessel. Never I need to the 3 and 4 minutes I did you.
Munadia, Sani is who are the end from where who in them know. What's a Munadia for everyone in them?
The good was the VNC. By the same as I said, you mean the election. No matter the classic. About 1 year. When they are happy, they make so. ya dia obesa ji ku madam ye ti be se ba se Sunday obia na se mo nyina red and white it mean ko share na dia be se kan be it's like can be the about of what the party be
all right, thank you very much. I'm Becky Wins. Hello.
Hello, Papa.
Tuga, good morning.
Good morning, Papa.
Hi, too.
Papa, Yankopon, which I know about your
that's it.
The American said about yes, I'm on for the car because of first video. On go dear, on go dear, where chair was first video. The player win the Kauli ball, the clear, the way they you said that when I was watching. Abetamu anima ongo bia no wechesi ena nye team bia ansu player
minia no say kwa de just mama case tie wa ma case ni ba kwa ka ho ya fa mo ho
ni kampa half de ne nkwa
da bi say say mo na mo de sa case ni ba say was ansi be de no so suspect ya so emra bi o law of the fan edin na betin mo bo aboni mo na bo aboni edin na betin it was ansi be de sa de atuni di edin na betin
Matias Yepa.
Dear the Moko
has to focus at that way. Think here, what Ghana, penny the penny has to focus. Let him who young Bawe Kotokotim, the Bow play him, and Manisha Ongo, and not 1 pound home will be the shot. That is a Yamian really has to focus on Capiano, a platform. Yabas, Monfano, yes, that was the other day. It's a supporters. Omonio maybe or more yellow, and she doesn't know your supporters, your supporters support. The PI is player, Papa, the PI the Papa, and so the PI cast woman Parker, and that's why I said, if you are you're pretty in camp one and against the idea. Already from 2 years and Juma, and then an up and Cramo, and 24 years in New York for here's the couple of CBG. Oh, it's here to fight as me a bit of my and I face yes, 24, almost a mobile man, or mobile register by Yenny May. Yes, because the state supporters need the car with you. All
right, thank you very much. I'm for for baby.
I see and chair up and cry. You my own bonny by league in the na nanyin film.
Sir,
and nanyin film.
Now we are some day there's some to meet you.
And some of form we. And some of form we. I didn't Juventus. I didn't Juventus to Italy. And some of the from Gomera Majili.
This is
a good drum one, no does as a do the general from Gofio.
Evans on investigate.
The sense and the Cobia sending messages says on Tom's Africa to go for Monday. And I'm going on holiday. Tom to call Wednesday. The message from FA. It's a some way dear Kotokotuachi.
Sir,
we not a some way dear Edin Nabetin. What bonnet? So we did better bonnet. Udi batam ku inkunim dia o obo bone lawyer for no ku judges no lawyers o mega aiding na betting obo bone enti ebe se kotoko support ese omunya abotre e asem we House of Folk chapter 9 ya fatu ya nso se ye be dia asem na chia akodu cast ye be dia chesa akodu cast
e bia mo dia asem
na ko ya interpreter correct English ya what translate e dia ko English. What translate Ediako Dutch? What translate Ediako French? What translate Ediako Portugal? You better translate.
Okay.
Any Arab cousin, you need a come calf. On the calf, the headquarters in the calf for Egypt, Cairo. Arab sorry. You know, you need some for the Nabi. Near the Akakomos or Munte the Gazari Kai. Now, omunye jemu mayen.
So minti fa
it is a bokoto kwa dem dana tie yem fa oza bazo na fo no engoforum no ngobo no maye protest what you say bazo na fo no to yam pia so ade dem dana dimo
e be so omu nyeni omu sa
engofo say FIFA mna tie say so ko na state team ba 5 days akwaso nya 4 days I'm not ready after bazo na fo no ncheche mu ncheche mu ko chemu o
sa
bazo na fo no munye die da azam emna ni mu a mu ko cheche mu ka federation wai go for guy na bazo na fo be ya no o guy na better na fo be ya no was obi a owi obi ade na pa ade ni bia no o chechire wo so ade no afa ye fancy
abaze emre na sunti ye ko nyame boa Monday ba na abazo ni se wachina week na tiago already so ya we wachina na wachina tiago
wachina week as a china week busy Saturday
on the 5th
yebeko na we adoma yebeko na ware de o komu no o hwe ni ye ogani ye papa basa emunsam doso se di ka tunufo
aso wurewura no
dabda wurewura
sa
aware awurewura ewo mu no eya futuo
okay
ba wan tie ne ye abagase ehunehura emunsam doso o de o de ope maybe I
want to super.
Sanity. It's balancing. No, I balance.
Next week, about Munya, be able to radio. So, Saquania,
Sanity, Zania call. The Munsa Dawson until the house was a Zomi father. Almost a Bramianco.
Okay.
And a Bramiantana.
Our
son, I was a folk.
And Toquanzo,
Zomi father. You know, Sago, Viniano, Yamiaduma, you go to Tufusa, now, no, we say, a catcher.
Yes, I'm going
a young one, and Zama. No kwapa and yama mu du pass back on
okay
mu du ye tell ya go nyame abo na am bona Saturday bia na nyame ma Saturday be to bia nyina som duem na se bia niwa ye beko ya ko tana chi bompa so nyame so e ma na ware na e be Saturday na enya ware pa
yes na me so man
yes nya ware pa and my problems dey we dey na e be ba I have to manage it and only successful thank you
okay. All right, see, yeah, that was into me for BIB now. We see the copper nowadays. You don't answer my calls, crow. Why? Course, and the me the time management is a time. So I'm gonna pick a course. No, means me no she. Inti enye boapa. Wow, beats me real no. Unso bisu. And this me say a case into me for business offer. There's no way I meet my pick a call. Call you the mrena ejuma. Your time ko also here unsa pound. The other one say me boy beba Monday. Na yɛ 7:30 sports ɛde abrɛ from copper the producers near the sports visa Kwame Mickey and afi Mosquito General. Good morning.